to the Lakers to start their 5-game road trip before we roll through the rest of the post-game show. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Rockets Radio Network.
KBME Houston, an iHeart radio station.
Hey, it's Daniel House.
Rally up the house!
Sports Talk 790 is home for your Rockets.
A 95-85 final tonight from Staples Center. They'll be right back in the very same building against the very same team when we're in November, which is almost here in Houston. Happy Halloween, everybody. The 2nd of November, Tuesday evening, is when these two teams will get back together. And after a couple of lead changes in the first few minutes of the game, the Lakers ran away and nearly hid. The Rockets almost found them late in this game, but a little too much to overcome, trailing by as many as 28 points in this game. A 15-zip run in the fourth quarter got them close, traded a couple of buckets down the stretch, and that essentially bleeded off the final few minutes of this game, and they end up losing by 10. The big, older guns for the LA Lakers were all firing tonight. 23 for Melo, 20 for Russ, 15 for LeBron, 16 for AD. Those four made 30 shots tonight. Their teammates made the other 9. The Rockets actually outshot the Lakers, 42% to 41. Here's where the Rockets didn't outplay the Lakers. Taking care of the basketball. 27 turnovers for the Rockets, their worst mark of the season. 32 points off of those turnovers, and essentially that was all she wrote. Time now for the second half highlights, brought to you by Credit Karma Money. With Instant Karma, your ticket to free tickets, snacks, and gear. The Rockets were down quite a bit when they got to the second half, trailing 54-35, but they found the range finally and actually cut into that lead rather quickly.
Jay Sean comes into front. Hand toss behind him to Wood. Under down to Tate. He'll throw it up and put it in. Jay Sean Tate doing it on both ends of the floor. Great defense. Gets the basket on the other end. 54-37 Lakers.
Our Rockets would make their first 4 shots of the second half.
Green's going to push. Between the rings, he has the basketball. Screen is set by Tice. Green right elbow. Behind him to Tice. Up fakes a 3. Back out right corner to Green. Crossover by AD to the lane. He goes and throws it up for 2. And Frank Vogel wants a timeout.
Rockets would see the Lakers get 10 of the next 15 points out of that timeout and rebuild a 19-point lead before KPJ would make his lone 3 of the ballgame.
LeBron against 4 defenders of the ball, picked in the middle of the lane. Back come the Rockets, 3-ball left side. Good from Kevin Porter Jr. There's 5 in a row for the Rockets.
13 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists, a pair of steals. That 3 on 6 of 13 shooting overall the night for KPJ. Down 16 there, but once again, Lakers put a little run together, scored 8 straight before EG hit a 3.
Augustine bounce pass behind to Şengün. Up fakes to his left. Gordon wide open. 3 is up. And it's nothing but nylon. Eric Gordon with his first basket of the quarter. Third 3 of the game. He's got 10. 73-52 LA.
Gordon would end up being the Rockets' leading scorer coming off of the bench for 17 points, largely because he was the only one who had a good shooting night from behind the 3-point line.
Rebound to Şengün into Eric Gordon. EG across midcourt to his left for Green. Green nearly had it picked by James. Back out to Gordon. Open 3 left side. That's good. That's his 4-3. Timeout Lakers.
4 threes for EG. He was 4 of 6. His teammates were 2 for 22. It's about 9%. It's pretty low. Something they'd hope to be a little bit better than moving forward, and I'm sure that they will. But essentially from that point on, the Rockets put together a heck of a run, a 15-0 run. A lot of it was from KJ Martin.
Rebound to Gordon, throwing a touchdown pass. Şengün gathers on the trail. KJ Martin with a back-to-back basket as he dunks it down to force an LA timeout. It comes at 6:20. The Rockets have scored 11 consecutive points.
KPJ would add to it to close out that 15-0 run.
This is Scoot down the lane with a left hand, and you can make it a basket and a late whistle by Courtney Kirkland way out near the midcourt on a push. And they will count the basket to make it now 84-71.
Wouldn't hurt on the 3-point play, so it stayed 84-71. Those two you just heard from then combining for the alley-oop.
Scoot's got it, top of the arc. Crossover, going against Bazemore. To the lane he goes for an alley-oop and a throwdown to KJ Martin. And another timeout by the Lakers. As the 28-point lead at 1 point for LA sliced all the way down to 11.
Sliced all the way down to 11. The Rockets continue to push forward. Really the same group that was at the heart of the run continue to stay out there and continue to put the pressure on the Lakers late in the game.
80 sets a screen. LeBron's got it. Still at the free throw line. In the paint. Brings it back out right of the paint. There's an air ball. Good box out that time by Wood on Davis. Here comes Christian. Bounce pass into KJ. And he's going to jam it down with a left hand in a reverse.
They would end up outscoring the Lakers by 10 in the fourth quarter, but they end up losing by 10. The last of the highlights from Jalen Green.
Josh Christopher on the floor for the first time. Armani Brooks is as well. Green, the rookie. Right-hand dribble drive. Down the lane with a two-hand throwdown as he slid right past Avery Bradley and a timeout of the Lakers.
Green played all 12 minutes of the fourth quarter. That was his only make, but he also had 4 assists of the Rockets' 9 on their 12 makes. And again, while they outscored the Lakers by 10 in the fourth, they end up losing by 10, 95-85. Those second half highlights brought to you by Credit Karma Money. With Instant Karma, your ticket to free tickets, snacks, and gear. We'll continue with the Memorial Hermann postgame show with a look around the NBA. Now this word from your local stations.
Fun and adventure at 3 great parks all year long. Downtown Aquarium, Kima Boardwalk, and Galveston Island Pleasure Pier offer thrill rides, games, food, and fun for everyone. Whether you're experiencing the thrills on our roller coasters, taking a journey through exhibits, dining at waterfront restaurants, or soaking up the sun at weekend festivals, there's something for everyone. So come have fun at the Downtown Aquarium, Kima Boardwalk, and Galveston Island Pleasure Pier. Adventure destinations the whole family will love. Buy weekend adventure passes and tickets online now.
Finding the places in life that give you joy is what Toyota is all about. Like a RAV4 to take you to mountain biking trails if that's your place. Or a sporty Camry to take you to your favorite weekend spots.
Yes, to the theater.
Just don't fall asleep.
What, me?
So no matter where you find your joy, Toyota can take you there. Qualified lessees can lease a new 2021 Highlander L for only $309 a month for 36 months with $29.99 due at signing. Toyota, let's go places. Visit Toyota.com for details. Offers available in select states and end 11/1/21.
Like Houston families, Memorial Hermann Medical Group is putting safety first. That's why we're using safe weight measures at all our locations. With protective masks and social distancing, staggered appointments, and heightened sanitation, it's safe to see your doctor again. Come in person or opt for a virtual office visit from home. Schedule your appointment today at memorialhermann.org/getcare. Memorial Hermann Medical Group. Advancing health, personalizing care.
Rockets fans, AT&T Sportsnet is your home for everything Rockets.
And the Rockets have come from behind.
Stay up to date with your favorite team and follow ATT Sportsnet SW on social media for exclusive content.
I'm excited.
Go behind the scenes with Kaylee Griffin for insight on what's going on around the team.
We get set for what's sure to be a season to remember.
Plus, new episodes of Rockets All Access. Turn to AT&T Sportsnet from pregame to postgame. Watch every game only on AT&T Sportsnet.
Adam back here with you on the Memorial Hermann postgame show. Let's take a look around the rest of the NBA tonight. Dallas gets their 4th win in 6 tries. Their 105-99 win over the Kings. Tonight at home, 23 points, 10 assists, 8 rebounds for Luka Doncic. The Trailblazers go to Charlotte and fall by 12, 125-113. Charlotte shoots 52%. Ball leads the way with 27 points, 9 rebounds, and 7 assists, 25 for C.J. McCollum in a losing effort for the Blazers. Damian Lillard had 14 points and 12 assists, but also missed 15 of his 20 shots. The Jazz go 12 assists, but also missed 15 of his 20 shots. The Jazz go to Milwaukee and improve their record to 5-1. They were 107-95 winners at the Bucks tonight for Mike Conley Jr. 13 boards in 31 minutes, along with 4 blocked shots for Rudy Gobert. Giannis Antetokounmpo leading the way for the Bucks. He had 25 of their 95, but they fall to 3-4 with that 12-point loss. The Pistons remain winless when Cade Cunningham does not play. They've lost all 5 of those games, but he did make his NBA debut last night when they got their one and only win of the season. Tonight, a